like this. And I know I got butter in there, but why not a little bit of both? So I cut the pork. I'm sorry, I like pork. And for some of y'all who do like pork, I just give me some thick sliced bacon. Cut up my bacon. That fat from there gives the green beans such flavor. Now, you can use turkey. You can use turkey meat. You can pretty much so use any kind of good meat or even a ham bone to put in your green beans so you can get that southern flavor taste. So, I took one slice of bacon. I took one slice of bacon and cut it up. Into my green beans it goes. Next on the list, the next thing on the list is garlic. Now, I'm cooking with garlic because it's wintertime, it's cold outside, and garlic is an antibiotic. So, I put me down maybe a tablespoon of garlic. And then we also have a little bit of onion. Oh, that chicken smells so darn good. So I use maybe, I'm not a big onion eater, so I use maybe 1/4 cup of green beans. 1/4 cup of green beans. Maybe about 1/4 cup of onions for every 2 cans of green beans. So, I dice them up. I love the way onions make my food taste. It gives it flavor. And like I said, I don't like what it tastes like a candy. So there's my green beans. Now, to season the green beans, like I said, we're going to use a little bit of Mrs. Dash. Yes, about a tablespoon of Mrs. Dash, a little bit of Lawry's seasoning, salt, onion powder, a little bit of onion powder. Now, when I say a little bit of onion powder, I mean a teaspoon. But like I said, I can eyeball. And again, a teaspoon will fit this palm of your hand right here. A tablespoon will go fill up the little rim of your hand. So that is how you can measure if you don't know how to measure, if you don't have the spoons or whatnot. I've been doing it for so long, it's ridiculous. So now I do that and I cook my green beans on a high temperature. Because I want them to get done. And you let them boil till they low. So I'm going to cover them and boil them. That looks good. You see the spices and the onions and stuff in the green bean? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I also took the liberty, I'm baking a yam. And what I did was I pre-boiled a yam. And you can take Cool Whip, cinnamon and sugar, and butter. Look at this yam. Ah, it's so ready. Look at that. We're going to slice that, put butter, sugar, a little pinch of cinnamon on it. Oh, it's going to be great. So I'm going to leave that on there for it to stay warm. Then I'm going to turn it off. So like I said, you fry your chicken for about 8-9 minutes on one side. And it's about time for me to flip it. You can see where it's starting to get golden brown around the edges. So it's about that time. And when I flip my chicken, you got to stab it. Now, I fried it on its belly with the skin side up. For some of you who don't like the skin, like I said, that egg is what's going to make it stick. So, I fried on the opposite side. Ooh, it got a caramel, beautiful caramel look. And I stab it. So that grease can travel through. And again, look at this pretty chicken. And when you stab it, it releases all that rawness. You gotta see this. You see that? That's a little blood from where I stabbed it. You see how it's starting to get brown? After 10 minutes, now flip. Look at the crust. That crust on this chicken is beautiful. Let that cook for 8-9 minutes. While you got that boiling, put a lid on it, and you got a yam bacon. This is truly going to be a good, quick Southern meal. So, thanks, sugars, for tuning in. And just watching. And just watching. I appreciate all you guys' support, and I find it just so cute that y'all wanted me to do this little cookie show. So, take a time out just to do this especially for y'all sugars, sweeties, and slows. So, let this cook for a little while before you put your back in. And then you boil this on high. Now, I'm going to put a lid on it, and I'm going to go take me a break. And while this is frying, and this is boiling, my yam is on bake, my dinner is prepared. So I'll check back with you in a second for you to see the finale. You know your chicken done when the bone gets white? Like this piece of chicken here. Let me bring it up here close to you. You see that? Dropping that on my table. That bone right here, it's kind of white and it's light. When you stab it, nothing should come out of it. No blood, no nothing. So that's how you know it's done. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't like the butt of the bread. So most of the time people throw the butt of the bread away. I don't do that. Remember, keep stabbing it. You stab it just to make sure you release all the blood and the grease can cook through evenly throughout your chicken. And it looks like that's what it's done. I like bread and butter. I like toast and jam. Yeah, with them vegetables that we got a bowl, I know I put a little butter in there with that bacon. I'm always overdoing it. But for y'all health nuts out there, just use the butter. Just use, your butter. Butter gives great flavor to things. Now, I like meat. That's the reason why I throw it out in the green beans. Now, yams take forever to get done. So I pre-boiled my yam before I did the show. And then I stuck it in the oven so I can have that oven crisp on the outside. So now that this batch of chicken is done, I'm going to take this off and put the next batch in and get my green beans together because we get ready to eat good. Cousin Cassius is going to eat good tonight. Me and King Kyle eating country fried chicken. So I'm going to get the booty bread. And she passes down. Okay. So I take the ends of the bread and I use it to soak up my grease. Therefore, the butts don't get wasted. Now, some people eat the butt, and I'm not saying that I have never ate the butt of the bread, but it's not my favorite thing to eat. So I use it to soak up chicken grease, pork chop grease, that other white meat. And I just spread it out. like a little bed. Look at this chicken here. It is beautiful. That's some country fried chicken. So, we're going to let the rest of my vegetables boil and the rest of my chicken cook. And I'll be showing you the finished product. I hope you enjoy my country fried patches chicken. Okay. This is my finished product. Now, as you see, my chicken is done. And look at them green beans. They are done. They are seasoned to perfection. My chicken is coming out the oven. I got butter. I got butter, butter, butter. I got butter. I got butter, butter, butter. I got butter. Okay. So now, I'm getting ready to show you how to dress a yam after I get my vegetables on my plate. Then, ham chunk. It is looking beautiful. Look at that. Okay, now to top the yam off. You get yourself some cinnamon and sugar, and you sprinkle it on there to your heart's desire. I sprinkle it on there. Then I take butter. Then I take butter. I got butter. Put a little butter on it. And my best friend, Mr. Cool Whip. Now, doesn't that look delicious? That looks great. Now, you can serve this to your husband. He will be so happy. They got a dessert all in one. That's why I put a little sugar on my yam with a little butter and a little Cool Whip and fried chicken. You serve this with some slice of bread. No man will leave you after having a meal like this. You can keep a man if you can cook. So, thanks again for tuning in to I Got Butter. Till next time, thank you, sugars, sweeties, and swoons, for supporting your girl, Cousin Patches. And don't forget to subscribe to Life with Cousin Patches. It's one sentence. So, subscribe. Talk to you later. Have a blessed day. Mwah! Smooches, sugar.